Right, I've had a 5-minute break. I'm not reloading it. We did that once for the Garrus thing. Should I reload it? No, we're telling this story. Well, this playthrough of Mass Effect 3 has diverted wildly to what I was wanting it to be. This is what we have. Oh, the Kodiak, nice. Like I said, it
looks at a camp that turns people into husks and goes, "Yeah, I want to help with that."
Same guy that lets Cerberus stick Reaper tech into his skull. Those bastards aren't human
Commander,
anymore.
it seems Tally's taking what happened on Horizon hard. She's in the lounge if you want to check on her.
she's probably drunk. That's what I want to be right now. I genuinely thought I could have got Miranda out.
The Alliance has issued warnings about Sanctuary.
Good.
Cerberus bastards. Horizon was my home. Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
We're gonna turn them
Cerberus
down.
is already dead. They just don't know it yet. And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're the one who helped us find them.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm genuinely heartbroken because I love Miranda. She's one of my favorite characters.
Joker, you asked for news about the human colony, Tiptree.
Hey, Liara, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies. I don't have names. I'm sorry. It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister, Gunny's a nickname. She's had it since, she's only 15, so if it's children, then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Jeff, right now, take any kind of hope you can get.
Thanks. You too. Miranda,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know she meant a lot to you. Damn it, how many do we have to lose? Everybody back on Earth? Morden, Thane, Legion, and now Miranda. How many friends have we got left? How long before it's just you and me against the whole Reaper fleet?
If that's what it takes, I can think of worse odds.
Well, sure, getting rid of everyone else just gives the Reapers a fighting chance.
Hang in there.
You too, Commander.
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Fine.
Have fun.
What is it now?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
So the prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
Not everyone resists with firebombs and guns, especially if they don't have them.
But this was not a statistically insignificant number. 90% refused to report their fellow prisoners.
That's good.
Indoctrination should have reduced the number of rebels to nearly zero.
Maybe word got out how indoctrination worked, and they made a decision.
I see. Shepard, I am going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different. When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
She's learning.
You've got new messages, Commander.
I don't care. I'll take them in my quarters. It's too many. It's too high. Where's Telly?
I can't get that place out of my head. The whole thing was so calculated, using hope to lure people to their deaths, or worse. I can't understand it. And you know, I'm glad I can't. It makes me feel human. Just wondering what the refugees do now.
Alright, you're clearly so self-absorbed. Involved. Don't know what the term is. You clearly don't give a fuck what I'm going through now. She is drunk.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Torian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tally.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader?
Sense that Telly wouldn't like
Her
her.
perfect genes and that attitude, and I wish she was here.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I'm sorry. I know it must be worse for you. You two were close.
Yeah.
She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him.
Ah.
Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
To be fair, I've always done that. Well, as long as I can remember.
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Rest easy, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boshtet. Kila Salai.
Kila Salah. I like that interaction. I like that interaction a lot.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier,
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
Everybody's got parent issues.
I wish we'd been able to save Miranda, Shepard. She may have worked for Cerberus, but she did the right thing. I hope she's found some peace. Ready for the next mission?
No. Prothean Notes 2186, Entry 4. I can't let disappointment stop me from learning the Protheans' history. It's just as naive as thinking they were all benevolent. And I've perhaps been arrogant, judging an entire species on what little time I've had to know its sole survivor. He was hardly responsible for the skewed view I had of his people. I put forward the idea of writing a book with Javik, and to my surprise he said he would think about it. Perhaps that's a start. Possible book title. Cliff, please flag this as a list of possible book titles. When this is all over, I'd like to publish what we've learned about the Protheans. Protheans, a living legacy. The Prothean Empire. The Protheans, the last Prothean. Living history of the Protheans. I despise thinking up titles for my own academic research. Prothean Journeys. Journeys with the Prothean. We got anything? No.
Greetings, Commander.
I thought we'd have had more from Liara about Miranda. They never really connected, but, you know.
So the elusive man really believes he can control Reapers. Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane. A lot of Turians went to Sanctuary. When I meet the elusive man, I'm going to carve their names into his skull.
I'm okay with that.
Not right now.
Not right now? I'm looking for a little fucking sympathy. Game.
Just reviewing some charts.
Okay, you keep reviewing your charts then. You know what always makes me feel better? Buying weapons. To those ones? Whoa, power recharge could offset the weight difference. We lose some damage, but we are using a better gun. We lose quite a bit of headshot damage. Do it. I can't afford to lose health. How are you supposed to get money to buy all this stuff? I hope it's worth it. Have we got an assault rifle? Wait, that was new stuff there. Oh, it was power magnifiers. Okay. I'm looking for assault rifle weight. I don't think there is any, is there? I don't like a 4x zoom. If that was a 2x zoom, I'd take it. Right, let's see what we can do. That's tempting, actually. So we're on 182. It's probably going to be the same, isn't it? Oh, it's less. 184. But we have the armor boost to power recharge. I'm happy to try that out. And if I can't use this gun anymore, if multiplayer really has put me off it, I love that gun though. It's such a special forces weapon. Each one is designed for the soldier that's going to wield it. Don't know why Shepard's wielding this one, but don't question it. It's just a cool little lore story. They're really expensive as well. Let's take that.
I can't believe the elusive man really found a way to control the Reapers. I mean, he's still fucking crazy, but
yeah.
Damn. Imagine if he was on our side.
Don't.
But I guess that's exactly what the Reapers want.
Don't.
Get us all fighting each other. Divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Just one more reason to hate them.
We're going to take them down, James. That I promise you. We're going to take them down.
Sure.
Oh. Yeah. Messages. I was just admiring my ships. ANN alert, new article on Quarian fleet. Palawan, the Turian hierarchy, one of the most powerful and respected ground forces in the galaxy, are today paying respects to an unlikely ally, the Marines of the Quarian fleet. The weakened immune systems of Quarians normally means their forces are restricted to ships. But when an emergency technical team was required to repair a ground-based comm relay providing vital intel to the Turian military, one Quarian squad stepped up. Commanded by squad leader Cal Riga, old Jane himself, the Quarian team repaired the comm system, then sacrificed their lives, holding the position until Krogan troops arrived. When Turian troops offered to provide evac support, Riga refused, insisting they would not risk the relay falling. He said multiple breaches of their exosuits made evacuation impossible. "We're all dead anyway," Riga reportedly said. "Make them pay for it." The spokesman for Primarch Victor's praised the squad's bravery. "Whatever our past politics, today the galaxy stands together against a single threat," Victor said. "We are humbled by the sacrifice of our allies from Rannoch, and we promise to return the honor." Is that everybody but Jacob from the second game that we've lost? Samara's still alive. I don't know if this is the right time to do it. I don't know what the right time to do it is, but we need to do Anderson's apartment. But I'm pissed. I'm pissed about Miranda. I'm pissed about the whole facility. I want his head. And Kai Lang's. I'm going to enjoy destroying that bastard. glad we have fuel. I'm not exactly thinking straight right now. Kronos Station. We're doing it.
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But?
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long. For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
Then I guess we do the DLC now.
I want to make sure we're ready before we commit.
Understood. The fleets are ready when you are.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
We're ready. We are ready. We're ready in every way possible, except this DLC.
Commander.
Maybe it is a good time to take a little R&R. Recharge before we go. Try and get in the right headspace before we go headlong into battle with Cerberus and then the Reapers. I cannot believe that I lost Miranda. I cannot believe it. But it serves the story. It does. It serves the story. Yeah, maybe now is a good time to take a little R&R. Just 24 hours or whatever. Make sure we're ready.
Commander, I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
Shepard.
Admiral, how are you holding up?
Day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
Why?
Are you serious?
You need a place that's yours. Somewhere to recharge, clear your head. Kaylee wanted us to settle down there. Thing is, the longer I'm on Earth, the less I want to leave. And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
That's very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape possible. Rested. Focused.
If you say so. Thank you.
And make yourself at home, damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
Okay, good. Been meaning to do that for a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Be careful out there, Anderson.
You too, Shepard.
This music's weird. I think I'm right in thinking that the Normandy is getting some sort of retrofit. Notes for Anderson's biography, relationships.
You never asked me about this, but my wife just called. My ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's spaceflight. Spaceflight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality, and it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
Very true words. Normandy.
The Normandy? A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there. The whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship, in front of a good crew. A crew you can trust with your life. Gifted. Disciplined. Brave. All of them. Eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were. Shepard, I said, let's see what we can find.
I could listen to Keith David forever. Shepard.
Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the Commander, but most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, no sir, I can't do that. He never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the Commander are rare. Men like Shepard, even more rare.
Wow. Nice place. Medals? We're doing the datapad stuff at the minute. Contact.
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah. I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us. I remember one night early in the war. Strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were. About to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine.
I love this.
I knew I had to say something. Keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Turians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought great that night. Sometimes that's all it takes. A joke, a pat on the back. Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay.